Hey, what's up, guys? It's time to answer some questions. There's a lot of them, so let's get to it, alright? Okay. This is... I got two. I got this one. I've only transformed this guy once because it's scary to transform this guy. But he looks fantastic, doesn't he? I always liked Galvatron, and I don't think Hasbro gives enough love to Galvatron, but this guy looks fantastic. And Sovereign, Phantoy Sovereign, by the way, and this is Planet X Quirinus. That's a bad boy. You gotta respect this guy when you're transforming him, because there's a lot of sharp little bits on him that'll poke you good. So, especially this. See these little things right there? Little pokies. Ooh, they'll get you. He's good. He's my favorite Planet X Dinobot. This is Night/Cheetor. This is my favorite figure I own. Probably a bit biased because Cheetor is my favorite character in all of Transformers, but I just like the orange on blue. You know, I've always liked that color combination. And he looks pretty good. There's a little bit of green here and there, but other than that, I think he looks fantastic. I think this is the best Cheetor they ever produced for Beast Machines. Fantastic. Of course. I've been doing this for almost 11 years now. There's no reason to stop unless someone makes me stop. Alright, I did 5 stop motions last year. It's a bit down from what I usually do. I didn't do anything in No, I did something in 2016. But yeah, it'll continue this year. Have faith. They're coming back. Don't worry. You just have to understand. Nexus and episodic, just episodic in general, they're incredibly difficult to do. You gotta write it. You gotta get pacing, all right? You gotta shoot it. You gotta edit it. Special effects, sound effects, all that stuff. It's a lot for one person to do. Usually it's a bunch of people doing this kind of stuff, and a lot of people out there have help. It's just me. It's only me. Be patient. I will continue. Writing, telling stories. I've been writing since I was about 14, and it's always given me a good feeling when someone watches what I do or reads what I do and then gives me a reaction, especially if it's a positive reaction. You guys have been very positive towards my stuff, and I'm very critical towards my stuff, so you guys have kept me going, and telling stories have kept me going. You know, combine those two, and it's a pretty good deal, I think. Age of Extinction, Revenge of the Fallen, The Last Night, Dark of the Moon, and 07. 07 was the only good one. It's the only one I like. Probably Nexus. The original, like my first TF series, that was good. But I look back at it now, and there's a lot of the animation is terrible. And my backgrounds, there's like movies playing in the background, garbage in the background, just a bunch of stuff in the background. And you know, it holds up kind of. It's not as bad as like TF2 and Origins and Requiem, but yeah, I think the project I'm most proud of is Nexus, because I've stepped up my game in the writing department. I think I've gotten a lot better at the dialogue stuff, and a lot better at the pacing. So yeah, I would say Nexus. That's why I'm redoing everything. I want to get everything up to Nexus level, because I think Nexus is pretty good. I can still watch Nexus and not get irked by some of the decisions I've made. I actually didn't. They put a copyright thing on it and blocked it in like 287 countries. So, you know, whatever. That's pretty stupid to do that. But, I can re-upload it through YouTube, but I have to remove the song that got the strike. And I think it's a Pirates of the Caribbean song. So, if you want me to do that, just let me know. I'll do it. What do you mean? The Cyberverse? Robots in Disguise? I thought there were a few good toys that came out of Robots in Disguise 2015, but I never watched the show. I think the new shows are aimed towards kids. And then you have the stuff like Machinima's doing that I guess is supposed to be aimed towards adults. I don't know. Machinima. Why did Hasbro... What the hell were they thinking? Machinima. God, those stoves are terrible. That freaking... the Prime trilogy or whatever? Terrible. God awful. Ugh. What else was I saying? But toy-wise, I think they're all pretty good. I think the quality is cheapened a bit. Like there were some quality issues with Titan's Return, but other than that, I think the toys have been pretty solid, pretty consistent. So yeah. My favorite MCU movie is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. My favorite Marvel, like overall, out of all the Marvel movies, is Spider-Man 2. Favorite Transformer of all time is Cheetor. Beast Wars, Beast Machines, Cheetor. I liked his character arc through the whole thing. It was good. I liked him. Still like him. I just wanted to make a villain that was scary, intimidating, was a step above Starscream. Probably more like 20 steps above Starscream, but Starscream was a good villain, I thought. He didn't go all the way with it. He went to the 10-yard line and stopped. He could have easily taken over Cybertron, very easily, but he decided to stop at Iacon and say, we're good to go, which in turn gave the Autobots time to defeat him. But Galvatron isn't like that. He's like a Terminator in a way. There's no negotiating, just no talking to him and saying, hey, come on. Let's talk about... If you sit down and talk with Galvatron, he'll blow your brains out. Yeah, I didn't want to go the traditional route of him or Megatron becoming Galvatron and then Galvatron kind of going crazy or whatever. I want to do something different, pretty much. And I think I went to the most extremes to make it as different as possible. But apparently, it's already been done. There's already been a version of Galvatron that was a separate character. The Megatron, which was disappointing to hear. I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to make him terrifying. Scary as hell. That's what motivated me. I don't buy Power Ranger figures anymore. I think the best thing that could possibly come out of it is that the Megazords will be articulated. They'll actually, if they put Combiner War engineering into Power Ranger Megazords, I think it'd be good. The quality might go down, but you might get, yeah, I think that's the best thing about it. Otherwise, it's like, I'm a Transformer fan, so it's kind of but yeah, you could get Megazords articulated. Yay! I don't feel anything. I don't read comic books, and you know that. I know who's asking this question. You know I don't read comic books, buddy. You know. Cheetor, Black Arachnia, Sideburn, Prowl. Oh no, Prowl's already in the game. X-Brawn, Hotshot, and Demolisher. Retgar and Blitzwing, and Knockout and Smokescreen. There you go. No, I have not. Listen, King Kong's my dude. I love King Kong. Tried to get it into Godzilla, but that 2014 movie. The only thing that 2014 movie did was piss me off. So no, I've never heard anything about the Shin Godzilla. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be Charlie Brown and Scoopy. I plan to complete it. That's the future of Nexus. I will complete it. I vow to complete it. I completed Origins. If I can complete Origins, then I can complete Nexus. That's my goal. I do top 5 videos. Yeah, mostly Transformer lines. I'm not much of a gamer. My last favorite fighting game was Mortal Kombat 2, so we'll say Forged to Fight. I don't know what this question means. You mean renew or get new? I still buy Transformers, and I do renew Transformers. A couple months ago I had to renew my Beast Wars Rampage. So, I hope that answered your question. Yeah, I always like customizing. It's fun. It's really fun customizing toys, especially when Hasbro doesn't put enough paint on the toys, and you can add your own. We shouldn't have to do that, but it's still fun to do it. Never played it. I never did play it. I heard it was crap, so that's why I didn't play it. Battle Blade Bumblebee is my favorite movie Bumblebee toy. There you go. If you had a little bit better wrist action, he'd be perfect. So Battle Blade Bumblebee. He's good. I like him. I had to customize him to make, because in Nexus he was a cannibal, so I wanted to make him a little creepy and scary. But he's a good figure, I think. He's holding up very well. No, I'm not. I'm not a psychotic kid with mental issues. I think it has something to do with the Fallen getting in his mind and messing it up beyond repair or something like that. But like I've said 1,000 times before, that's not in the continuity anymore. All right. So the Grimlock now, I would not necessarily consider him being dumb. He refers to himself in the third person still, because that's kind of like a Grimlock trait. But I wouldn't necessarily say he's dumb. He's about to lead the Dinobots. In Nexus, he's about to lead the Dinobots into battle against like 10,000 Insecticons. You got to be pretty smart, to do that. I mean, you got to strategize. You got to think tactics and all that kind of stuff. You can't just stomp and smash. You've got to think things through. So this Grimlock isn't dumb. He's probably a bit above average intelligence. But, his speech, the way people speak doesn't make him dumb. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I'm going to finish Nexus, and then I've got Transformers, which is the beginning of everything. And then Bridging the Gap, Machine Wars, and then Chaos Bringer. That'll be the one with Unicron. I haven't done one with Unicron yet, so I want to get to that point and do it right, because Unicron, I think, is underrated. He's a good villain. I think he's underrated. So there you go. I didn't know there was a trilogy toy line. I thought they only did War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Did I miss some? Did I miss something? No. It was good. I liked it. I wish they did more, and I wish the quality was a little bit better. But they produced some pretty good toys, I thought. I like the Seekers that came out with Fall of Cybertron. The Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. They were good. Yeah, I probably will. I just have a hard time taking myself serious. I'm a very sarcastic person. Or just taking the subject matter serious. But yeah, I mean, because the way I do things, fight scenes wise, I do it differently. I like to have quick cuts between fights. It keeps the energy flowing. A lot of people like to do it in a wide lens, just like here's a shelf. We have two characters and they're fighting, and this is the only shot you're gonna see them just fighting. I tend to get really bored watching that kind of stuff. So, yeah, maybe one day I'll do a tutorial. Maybe one day. I've always wanted to, so there's a good chance I will. Storytelling, really. I mean, I remember doing a stop motion when I was 17 with my dad's video camera. And I had to push record and stop really quick. And it was basically Optimus, Optimus Primal doing this, kind of just up and down. But it was the first time I was like, wow, not too shabby. I could maybe sometime in the future I could do something with this. And yeah, I don't know what I can't remember what triggered me to do it. I just one day thought, hey, let's try this again, and I did it. Optimus Primal. Soundwave. RC. Right now it's Ironhide, because he's my strongest. I do. Should I give it to you? I don't know. If I give it to you, it's kind of a spoiler for Nexus, isn't it? I'll think about it. No, didn't like it. There were good moments, like in every TF movie there were good moments, but didn't like it. No. It's just scenes, certain scenes, like the chase scene that opens the series up with Sunstreaker, Bumblebee, and Knockout. I'm gonna redo that because the quality is kind of shit. And the Ironhide scene in episode or chapter 2, where he fights Springer, Mudflap or Skids, and then X-Brawn. I'm gonna redo that and have him just sparring. Just have Ironhide sparring with some drones or something. I don't know. But just stuff like that. Just stuff that needs to be redone. Yeah, I have, actually, what do you mean by made? Have I ever made? I've painted figures. I've never actually made a custom. But I've painted quite a bit. I have a custom Fallen that I'm very proud of. And, a few others. I do. I have Voyager, Starscream, and I just bought Stinger today. I was only going to buy 4. I was going to buy Starscream, Megatron, Jazz, and Blackout, but I was like, I don't have a Stinger. I don't have a legit Stinger. That's part of my collection, so I decided to get Stinger as well. But Blackout is on the way. I could, yeah. I'll make some stop motions using the studio figures. I used to do these 1-minute stop motions using movie figures back in the way back in the day. It'd be fun to get back into that because those were fun. They were like 1-day projects. Just knock them out and get them done. Yeah, I'll do some. Sure, why not? Something with Blackout, right? Heck yeah. No new characters other than Red Alert and Hot Rod are going to be added. Here, there, everywhere, been around. That's a good question. I like that question. Good job. Well done, buddy. I'll probably start off on Cybertron. I'll probably open the movie up with an action scene. Show the war a little bit between the Autobots and the Decepticons. And then I would, give reasons why it happened, how it happened, show Cybertron in ruins. Give reasons why they have to leave Cybertron, and then go to Earth, have Bumblebee meet a friend. Probably, what was her name? Carly? Probably have Carly, I think her name was. And then, and then make an emphasis on the Decepticons being on Earth. Because the Decepticons being on Earth is a scary idea. It's very, very scary. And us Transformer fans know that. That's why you have the Autobots. The Autobots are the good guys. In Bay films, by the second movie, the humans were already defeating the Decepticons, so you didn't need the Autobots. So that made it kind of pointless for it to be a Transformer film. Yeah, I would definitely make the Decepticons terrifying, scary. Megatron is a scary villain. If you do him right, he's a scary dude. yeah, and that's what makes Optimus Prime a good hero. You give if you have a good villain, Megatron, have a good hero, Optimus, makes for a good combination. I probably involve some space bridging, definitely. Get a little Skyfire / Jetfire in there. But yeah, I would definitely do things much, much different. I would definitely have the Transformers, the main characters. I would probably have like 5 Decepticons and 5 Autobots as the main characters, and kind of have the humans as the background as characters, side characters. But yeah, I would definitely do things a hell of a lot different than they've been doing things. So yeah, how would you do it? How would you guys do a Transform movie nowadays? That's my question to you. Anyway, I guess that's it. I guess that solves the questions. So, yeah, look forward to more stuff, you guys. It's good to be back. You guys take care.